Can't wait for you guys to get to know this amazing woman. She is the most decorated volleyball player of all time, men's and women in the world, you guys.
Goodness.
In the whole world. And she's here with us today.
Yes.
Yeah, this is your life, Kerri.
I
This
know.
has been your life
Pinch
since
me.
you were like really, since you were 10 or
I
something?
started playing
Yeah.
volleyball when I was 10. I was raised in a family that are literally, my whole existence was faith and family and sports. And so competition and progression in life is in my bloodline. And the fact that I just turned 40 last month, holy hell, excuse my language, little ones. I've been playing this sport for 30 years, and I honestly love it just like I did when I was that 10-year-old girl, because I still believe there's more inside of me.
So, okay, so one of the things that I love the most about you is, one, that you're so human, you're down to earth, but two, that you really use your fame and your platform to do good in the world. And there's a lot of people that have that platform and they don't do good in the world. How did that inspire you into your new movement, P1440? I want everyone to know about this amazing stuff you're doing. It's a digital platform, it's live events.
Yeah.
And so how did that come together for you to find out what was that niche that you wanted to give back towards?
Sure. Well, are you guys familiar with the sport of volleyball and beach volleyball in particular? Raise your hand if you love it. Okay, well, I love it more than each of you combined times a billion. I love it with all my heart, and it has given me the world, truly. Like, I have been around the world multiple times. It got me a scholarship to Stanford University. I've been to 5 Olympic Games. Like, it has made. I met my husband. I met these amazing people because of volleyball. And my mission in life with regard to my career is to leave my sport better than when I started. And if I were to retire today, I could not say that. Our sport of volleyball is so healthy. It's so ginormous. It's global. We're the #1 sport at the Olympics every 4 years, but then we go away in the years between the Olympics. And so with 1440, one of our missions is to serve the sport of professional beach volleyball, to elevate it to, we don't want to compete with NFL, MLB, NHL, but we believe that we can, as a female-driven sport that also supports and is, made better by the men, that we can be mainstream. And so that's one of our goals with P1440, is to create more opportunities for the athletes and to expose new fans to the sport through our health and wellness initiatives, through our personal development initiatives, and through our entertainment activations on site. But and we also want to serve, 1440. There are only 1,440 minutes in the day. Did you guys know that? I learned that in marriage counseling. Because my husband is like, Kerri, you spend your time and you give of yourself every day outside of the house, and then when you come home, you're exhausted, you're happy, but you're exhausted, and the time spent with us is less quality. So work on that, will ya? And so when I learned that there's only 1,440 minutes in the day, it really helped me to prioritize my life and to really focus on what I want to do in the world. And so I have 3 buckets that I want to hit every day, and if I'm ever in a funk, I know I'm not hitting my buckets. It's my faith, it's my family, and it's my career. So my life is very simple. Those are the 3 buckets, but each bucket deserves equal attention. And if ever I'm off kilter, if ever I'm being a punk and being a jerk, I know that something isn't being serviced.
So then what does that look like for all these people? Like how do they participate?
Yeah.
How do they get involved?
And what I've learned in life is that words don't teach. It's amazing to read, it's amazing to listen to your favorite people, but experience teaches. And just what Kim has created here, she's creating experience for you so that you can then take it away and apply it to your life. That's what P1440 is all about. It's a lifestyle, it's a choice. I read this quote last night, that the departure is the most important part of the journey. When you make the decision to change, to evolve, to do something new, that is the most important thing. And then every day you commit and remake that decision to live your best life. That's my mission. And so that's what I want to kind of call to action for you guys. We have an event coming up here, end of November, early December. So Kim's just warming it up for us. But go to p1440.com. You can read all about it, and it's going to be wonderful. I look forward to seeing you all.
So I know that this is how I feel, and I think that we all share so many common feelings that I'm going to kind of ask it for everybody. But from us looking in on your world, it looks like all of this could be really easier for you. It looks like it could just kind of come to you. It looks like you just like kind of do this, and you've got this amazing P1440 platform that everyone wants to be a part of. But what is it really like? what is it really like in your shoes? It's not, I know it's got to be hard, right?
Well, to be honest, yeah, I'm on the verge of tears because I'm so stressed. I have my first cold sore from stress. These are all very real things. But if you look over here, you have a small portion of our team at P1440. Kasha May has just left. We have an army of people behind us who are so focused and looking in the same direction toward this beautiful vision and movement that we're creating. Every gold medal I've won has been because of the people behind me and alongside me. It's never because of me. And P1440 is the exact same thing. But to be honest with you, like, I kind of, what I want in life, I get. And that sounds like kind of like an a-hole thing to say, but I believe in it, and I believe that we attract in our lives what we focus upon, and I only try to focus upon that which I want. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's challenging. Yes, I cry. Yes, there's fear, but I pivot out of those tough moments as often as I can and as quickly as I can, because ultimately I know and I believe that we're going to be successful. I know and believe that the people I'm working with are powerful and they're creators. And do you guys know Abraham Hicks? Yeah. So, law of attraction, right? And we are the creators of our lives. It's not up to you to make me confident. It's not up to you to make my life beautiful. It's up to me. And then I surround myself by people who I love and support me. And I hope you guys all do the same. But no, it's a lot. My heart is full. I'm inspired. And I think inspired action is the best kind of action there is. But I'm not going to bore you with the stress of it. It's amazing and it's worth it. You know, anything that you love, anything that I love, I'm willing to go all in for, and I'm all in for this.
Yeah. I love, like, talk about law of attraction and about bringing into your life what you're thinking about. I felt that when you shared the moment that the day that you met, your mom connected you with your gold medal partner and your husband for life. So yeah. I wanted to have you guys all hear this. I thought this was so magical. Like, she literally, her life transformed from one single day because of her mom, like, putting her in.
It's true. Yeah, my mother is responsible for everything good in my life. So my whole life, I looked up to Misty May Trainer. You know who she is? She's a stud. She's a living legend. And she was like my Michael Jordan, my Kobe Bryant, my LeBron James. I just wanted to be her. I wanted to play with her. I wanted to play like her. And at my first Olympic Games, Misty was playing beach and I was playing indoor volleyball. And I was looking for a change in my life. And my parents knew that. They're a very big part of my journey. And my mother took the initiative to go and introduce herself to Misty's family and to Misty herself. And she set up a blind date, basically, for Misty and I to, like, try out, because Misty was going to look for a new partner and I was looking for a new gig. And so this blind date tryout was set up because of my mother having the courage to, you know, set something up for me. On that day, my first tryout with Misty May, I met my future husband. And it was the first day of, you know, falling in love with Misty and us having met, you know, lightning in a bottle. It was the first day of meeting the love of my life. And it was the first day of this path, you know, almost 20 years later, that I'm here today sitting with you telling you about it. And so it's just, you know, life is so powerful, and when you just take charge and take it by the horns, it's amazing. And sometimes your mom has to step up to do it for you. Sometimes your friends have to step up and do it for you. But at some point you have to step up for yourself. And after my mom made that first bold move, the rest has all made sense. And I feel like if you live life authentically, if you really spend time and think about what you want in the world, The Alchemist is my favorite book. I really do believe that the universe conspires to help you achieve your dreams. And it sounds so cheesy and it sounds so hokey, but I have chills because it's real and I'm living it, and it doesn't mean it's easy, but it's just a choice every single day. So thanks, Mom.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine meeting your gold medal partner for 3 times in a row and your husband on the same day? That's like a powerful, powerful moment.
It really was, and I had no idea. I couldn't even breathe. I was so nervous, but it was amazing.
I know we can all relate to this. There's so much noise in the world. There's so much comparison. There's so much climbing to the top from the bottom. It's all about how many people like my photo on Instagram, who can relate to all of that comparison. And so I wanted to ask you, Kerri, how do you see through all of that noise? Like, how do you, because I'm sure that you get a little bit more criticism than the rest of us do because of who you are. And so how do you navigate and keep yourself still and quiet through all of that noise?
Well,
What does that look like?
Man, I definitely have a mindfulness practice. I start my days with meditation. I really aspire to wake up an hour and a half before my kids, because what I've learned is that if I have dedicated me time before the madness of the day, I'm able to handle the madness of the day even better. I really do believe that every day can feel like a vacation if you take time to be in the moment. 1440, just come back to the moment. Again, that's where our power is. But it is noisy out there, and what I remind myself of and what I know to be true is that there is so much more positivity in the world than anything else. But the negativity is so dang loud, it's deafening. And so what I believe is that I want to focus on that which I can control. I can't control the noise and the negativity, but I can control what I focus on. And so again, it's just kind of a habit and a discipline that I'm really working on. I'm so imperfected. I wanted to punch someone in the face yesterday, but I didn't. But the noise is there, and on my good days, the noise and the negativity inspires me and motivates me. On my bad days, I get sucked into it. And at some point I get clarity being like, I don't want to live here. It does not serve me. It does not serve my people. So it's just a constant pivoting out of the BS and into what I want to be in. Surrounding myself by amazing people is really huge, because if you surround yourself by people who you can commiserate with and who it's just kind of a complaining session, like that's not powerful for anybody, and so my people, they don't really let me complain, which sometimes I don't like them for that, but ultimately I do because they keep me in a more strong, powerful place. So I really do believe we become that which we're surrounded by, and my people, my environment is all like curated so that I can live an optimal life and an inspired life, and the people in my life, the relationships in my life is what it's all about, and they help me the most.
I love that. It's all about being connected in relationships, right?
Yes.
And then as you're drifting into, we have a year and a half until the 2020 Olympics, right?
Yes, we do.
So that's not a lot of time probably in your world, right?
It's like tomorrow.
In our world, we're like, we can't wait to watch the games.
I know.
But so what is it like in your world, and what are you doing to prepare yourself? Tell us about your new partner. And how can we support you on this year and a half journey to goals?
Nice.
What does that look like?
Man, okay, well, Olympic qualifying starts now. Like the next tournament I plan after our P1440 event will be an Olympic qualifier. So it's a 2-year process. They take your best 12 finishes over 2 years. I currently am right now in the number 6 team in America. I'm like, I don't even know where I'm in the world. I'm like way down there. I lost a lot of points out of injuries and terrible finishes, but I have a new partner and we are looking up, and we just go. It's go time. So we're going to compete a lot. I have a lot of events in this fall, and then in the next year and a half journey to Tokyo, I just have to win. It's the journey to the Olympics fortifies you to win gold medals and to perform at your best. And so I'm just committed every single day to making choices that are going to help me get there and help my partner and I get there. I have a new partner. She is a Jedi. She is a defensive whiz, and she has been to the Olympics before. I can't tell you her name because I just can't yet, but she's wonderful. And we're going to do it. And so, but today I'm here with you guys being inspired. I'm going to do a little yoga. I'm going to listen to these beautiful singing bowls. And, it's just these little things. It's like the joy in the moment. It's appreciating where I'm at. And my goal, I'm going to say it out loud, I want to be joyfully dominant. Like I want to beat everyone in the world down, like beat them down, but with respect and with a smile on my face, having fun. So I believe it's possible. And I want to live in that space.
I love it. Joyfully dominant? Is that what you said? Yeah, I love it.
Yes.
Who wants to be joyfully dominant? I do. Yeah.
Woo. Doesn't that sound great? Yes, let's do it.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think too that it's so it's so interesting to be an onlooker of athletes, because you're just like, wow, what do they do? How do they get there? What do they eat? What do they train like? Yeah. Are you just like, how many hours a day are you training for this?
I think on average I'm probably doing something physical about 6 hours a day, but I prioritize rest and recovery, and it's not always like balls to the wall. I'm going crazy. There's a tempo to things and there's a season to things, and so I rely on my experts, who are actually P1440 experts, to lead me in my life and to help me, find my peaks and to keep my focus and to strength build when I need to strength build and to work on agility when I need to. So I work on myself, body, mind, and spirit, because if I'm just physical, then I'm going to lose out in the mentality department. If I'm just working on my, mental capacity, then I'm going to miss out in my spiritual. So I really believe those 3 buckets are huge for all of us to be the best we can be. But I lean on my people, and one thing that I'm so excited about with P1440, if you go to p1440.com, you are going to be able to learn. Make a wish. You're
Is that what we do when that happens?
As much as possible. You're going to be able to learn from our experts. And one of the biggest blessings in my life has been the people who have come into my life to teach me and to push me outside of my comfort zone and to make me uncomfortable every single day. My coach, Marcia Sicoli, says, Kerri, if you leave here and you haven't been uncomfortable, then I'm not doing my job. And so I'm surrounded by people who constantly poke and prod me and drive me nuts, but who make me better. And that's what P1440 is all about. We want to be Netflix. We don't want to be just a one-hit wonder, come and be vegan, come and do CrossFit, come and play volleyball. We want to give you a lot of options, and we want you to hear all of the voices, all of the expert voices out there, because there's so many ways to the top of the mountain. So I do a little bit of everything, and that's what keeps life fun and interesting.
I love it. So secrets of an Olympian, you guys, a gold medalist.
Don't tell anybody.
And what's really cool is that it's you're doing things that we all do. I think that demystifies.
Yes.
Demystifies people who we can look at and think that it's easy for. It's like you're doing things just how we do things.
It's everything that I do, and everything that you do. We all do, and there's nothing that I do that you cannot do. It's just all about intention. My job is to be fit. My job is to win gold medals and to win tournaments. Whatever gold medal you're chasing, you still need your body, mind, and your spirit connected. And that's where you're going to achieve those gold medals.
I love that. Whatever gold medal you're chasing, you guys. That's good. I love that. What a great note to end on.
Thank you,
Kerri,
Kim.
do you have anything else you'd like to say to our community before we step off?
No, just thank you so much for not only supporting Kim and the movement, but also P1440. You guys, the time is now. For whatever life you want to live, the time is now. It's not down the road when your ducks are in a row. It's when you feel inspired, and I hope the inspiration starts today. So thank you for having me, you guys.
The time is now. Oh my goodness, I love that.
I appreciate it.